The Classic is run of the Derby layout out of the chute with a very long run to the first turn. There's plenty of early speed in this one, so the field should spread out, and ground loss should be less of a factor. Accelerate has gotten better each year. He was very good early this year, then blew the doors off at Delmore before backing up some in his last. We think the huge top in August set him back, and that he's an example of, if they look like they might be tailing off, they probably are. We also note he didn't run well in this race last year, and that was at home, with better rest after a less strenuous campaign. Accelerate would need to move forward off his last to contend, and we'll let him beat us. Catholic Boy was a good 2- and 3-year-old who jumped way forward going turf to dirt to win the Travers. That was a 5-point new top, and we wouldn't love him anyway, but skipping the obvious preps would seem to confirm that the big effort took something out of him. Collected is an impossible horse to handicap. He got a whole lot faster out of nowhere last year and is as good as any of these on his best. His last two were much worse, but Baffert still wants to run him here. This one is tricky. Gunnevera has a history of running big ones, getting knocked out, and cycling around again. He earned the best figure in the Woodward due to a brutal trip and has been resting since, but it may still be too soon, and he would need both a new top and a much better trip. McKinsey has some similarities to Catholic Boy, but also notable differences. First, he's a little faster on his best. Second, he was much better early this year, so the jump was not as extreme. Third, he's trained by Baffert, and the timing for this one is good. 3-year-olds get almost a point in weight from their elders in this race, and McKinsey is a major player. Mendelssohn jumped 10 points to a huge figure in Dubai in his first dirt try, and has been trying to recover from it ever since. He's been inching forward since the summer and appears set for a forward move now, which might or might not get him all the way back to his top. He's a contender. Mind Your Biscuits is the closest thing we have these days to Forgo. He runs his race short or long, and he's getting better with age. 2 of this guy's last 3 would give him a big shot, and the other came following a big new top in a slop. We don't like this guy as much on an off track, but otherwise he's a contender. Pavel is trained by Doug O'Neill, who trained Lava Man. Lava Man ran all his good ones in California and never ran well outside the state. Well, Pavel is the anti-Lava Man. All his best races have come outside California, including his lifetime top, right here at Churchill Downs. Those of you who have been with us long enough will remember what we had to say about Volpone. Well, Pavel is this year's live bomb. Roaring Lion is taking a shot here, presumably to avoid a Nable and to try to win a Grade 1 on dirt. He's not fast enough, and Kitten's Joy is a grass sire. Not for us. Thunder Snow has gotten better this year and looks like he prefers dirt. His last 2 dirt tries were good enough to make him a borderline contender, and a new top now is not out of the question. West Coast got very good late last year and ran a new top in the Pegasus before bouncing in Dubai. His recent return was obviously a prep, but it really should have been better. This one is a great big question mark. Yoshida got a lot faster this year. His first dirt try produced a new top, but he would have to go forward again to threaten here, and that's a lot to ask. We were always going to take a position against Accelerate in the Classic, and that was before he drew way outside with Rosario. We're also going against Catholic Boy, and if West Coast is really that short, won't use him either. This is a situation screaming for the use of exotics. The ones we will definitely use are McKinsey, Pavel, Mendelssohn, and Mind Your Biscuits. Thunder Snow can be used by those wanting to spread more.